What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another reaction video. We got the Dallas Cowboys made their decision. And I saw this, yesterday. I didn't really, do a vid on it because I was so into, NFL Sunday and shit. So I didn't really, have time to do a video on Dak Prescott's contract. But Microphone dropped the vid and shit like that. But Dak got paid 4 years, $240 million. Is it deserved? I'll say this, bro. He didn't look too good, against the Browns. I mean, that the Browns do have a great defense and all, but Dallas still put up 33 points. Dak had, I believe, like 126 yards passing or some shit like that. He didn't really look like himself, you feel me? But if if he does continue to play as good as he has in previous years in a regular season and then replicates that in the playoffs, then it'll be a good contract. But I don't know how to really feel about this yet, but I did see a comment, under that post saying Jerry Jones saw Shedeur Sanders play in Nebraska and said, "Oh hell no." And then, bro, this nigga that got paid like what, 4 hours before the game. So like, bro, they were like last minute on that shit. But I wanna know what I know. I got a lot of the Dallas fans, on the channel and shit. What do y'all think about Dak's contract and shit? But let's go ahead and check this out.
Cowboys and Dak Prescott have ended their contract drama.
Contracts, and then there are
what's gonna go on with Micah Parsons though? Cause they still gotta pay him next season. I don't know, man.
In NFL history, I'm happy for.
But I believe the good thing about this is because it frees up some cap now. They're not in cap hell. This is the only way to really get that Dak Prescott contract off the books. So this might be a win-win.
Again, man, it's so difficult traveling and like holding a mic in your.
Oh yeah, I just realized, bro, back from his vacation.
But on top of that, I'm really happy because this is gonna be my last contract-related Dallas Cowboys video for quite some time. Following this, we get to talk about actual football. The off-season's over, week one's in the books, and right before we
not yet. Week one's not in the book yet. We got Jets Niners, which is on right now.
To the content, make sure to drop, like, subscribe, and turn on our notifications to help the channel grow. We are on a crusade to 1 million subscribers, and I'm trying to beat that head flight Mike to 1 million subscribers as well. And now that we get all that out of the way,
bro is really be dissing himself. W intro though.
For prize, automatically make ourselves dollars or more, especially sponsor. Really good when your favorite team happens to be undefeated. As a matter of fact, I kind of painted a vivid image of what that life might look like on my Instagram in my latest post.
Oh shit, bro, got the drip.
Something that I wasn't expecting. This is really not like anything that the Jones family typically does.
The fuck is he looking at?
Actually paid their quarterback right on time and didn't drag on a contract negotiation in which they have zero.
They dragged this on, all right.
I was blown away by this.
They dragged on both of them. For real.
Very last minute to extend CD Lamb. Now, again, I also mentioned that I'm not sure if this was because CD Lamb's camp in the past was trying to drag on negotiations as much as possible so they could pay him as much as possible. Because if I was in CD Lamb's position, that's what I definitely would have done. I would have waited until Justin Jefferson got paid. I would have waited until Brandon Ayuk got paid. But at the end of the day, CD Lamb got the amount of money that was deserved. In the case of the Dallas Cowboys and Dak Prescott, the Cowboys had virtually no leverage in a deal. It's kind of crazy how little leverage this team had against Dak. I mean, if you take a look at Dak Prescott's old contract, if the Cowboys let Dak Prescott walk in free agency, he still counts for $40 million against their cap next year, which is insane. I don't think I've ever seen a contract structured in such a way. Even furthermore, the Cowboys could not franchise tag Dak Prescott, as were the terms per his previous contract. So pretty much the Cowboys had two decisions. You either let Dak Prescott walk in free agency, draft Shedeur Sanders or Quinn Ewers or any quarterback that falls to you in this year's NFL draft, and take the cap hit and start all over again, despite having CD Lamb and Micah Parsons on your roster, despite for the most part always being in the hunt for the playoffs, but completely choking once you get to the playoffs. The other option is you extend Dak Prescott and you're able to mitigate some of this horrible cap hit and spread it out through the remainder of his contract. So there wasn't really a game of chicken taken to be played here because Dak could have made this a very miserable experience for the Dallas Cowboys. And through it all, I have to admit, he was a consummate professional. Whether it was Dak saying he's not necessarily trying to be the highest paid QB, and he obviously wants to put this team in the best possible situation, or if it was even being a little bit more aggressive, where he quite literally said that he doesn't really pay attention to what Jerry Jones says anymore.
I don't blame him, bro. I really don't. Cause this nigga, Jerry Jones, just be yapping for real.
I mean, from saying this,
I would hate to have this nigga as an owner.
About where we've been in this free agency, we feel great about what we've been in free agency.
Who is we, bro? It's you, nigga. I'm pretty sure everybody else around him doesn't know what the fuck is going on, what he's doing. It is all this nigga right here. He think everybody's agreeing with him. They're just yes men to keep a job right now. If we keeping it a buck, bro.
All in.
All in. Yeah, okay,
we're
buddy.
All in with these young guys coming up. And we're all in with this draft. And
yeah, okay, buddy. If y'all were all in, y'all would have drafted a running back.
To go.
All the way to comparing himself to the Patrick Mahomes of general managers.
And so
get the fuck out of here, bro. Nigga, you're the worst, bro. You're the worst in the league. I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. You're the worst owner, the worst general manager, however you want to say it, bro. Whatever you want to call this nigga, he is the worst. Let's keep it a buck. No great general manager or owner will wait to the very last second to pay their players. Let's keep it a buck, man. Come on.
Fans, what you're seeing, what we deal with is we're buying time. We're option quarterbacking and we're going on out toward the sideline and we haven't handed it off. We haven't pitched it. We're trying to make our mind up what to do. Does that sound like Mahomes to you a little bit? Okay.
Bro, how the fuck this nigga just start glazing Mahomes off? Bro, come on. That has nothing to do with Mahomes, my nigga.
You need to have a feel of where the revenue is going to be down the road. I feel like I know better than anybody living.
No, you don't. I've seen this clip so many times, bro. This nigga just be yapping for real. This nigga's an ancient fossil in the NFL, bro. Think he knows better than everybody else.
Look ahead and see what the cap is going to be. I've got a better feel, I think, than anybody.
No, you don't.
Because I have a sense of what revenues might be for the whole league 4, 5, 6 years from now. And so that if you see me optimistic, then you must know that I think it's pretty good. If you see me a little cautious, you must know that I'm being cautious. I mean,
so you must be cautious every year then, nigga. If it is.
But I'm the best at looking around corners. Now, I don't know what that is. But as far as body language and instincts, I'm better than anybody.
Bro, somebody get they a fucking grandpa, nigga.
All the way to him,
shit. This nigga, bro.
Supposed to get paid, and thankfully, but Dak Prescott was supposed to be paid. You see, how you feel about this contract really is based upon how you feel about Dak Prescott.
I think he's a good QB. It's just the playoff shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not even made it to an NFC championship game yet. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's like the only really thing that you would say about him is he hasn't had a great playoff success. Same goes with Lamar. You feel me? Lamar 2-time MVP. You know what I'm saying? Unanimous MVP in 2019. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And he broke the record for most rushing yards by a quarterback in the NFL history. You know what I'm saying? In a single season and shit, breaking Mike Vick's record. So like that's pretty much the only thing you can say about these two guys is they haven't had good playoff success. They're great in the regular season, but you have to win when it counts, bro. You know what I'm saying? I understand that you have to win when it counts. You know what I'm saying? But this man, Dak, hasn't even made it to a championship game yet, like as long as he's been quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys. You know? But if he can, you know what I'm saying, answer the call in the playoffs, then this contract's going to look good, bro. But if he continues to lose in the wild card round, divisional round, then contract's not going to look so good.
Trying to stop Montana and Rice. Those are the two guys in San Francisco, Lamb and Prescott. Those are the two guys we're talking about with the Cowboys. And you think about how good Montana was. I mean, the numbers are just staggering. But then let's look at Prescott. You know, Prescott last year under Mike McCarthy's kind of, new offense where Mike took over the play calling. Mike kind of reinstilled some of his West Coast philosophies from Green Bay. 4,500 yards, 105 quarterback rating. Montana was 92. So, Prescott had a tremendous year last year. You know, if he can maintain that same type of production this year, you know, Dallas is going to be, you know, it can be a hard team to beat all year, but this will be a big challenge for the Cleveland defense.
But before I give you my take on it, let's discuss the actual news. So according to Adam Schefter, hours before Dallas kicked off its season, it reached an agreement with Dak Prescott on a 4-year, $240 million contract that'll make him the highest paid player in NFL history.
I guarantee you, I know I'm glad they did this shit early, because if they would have waited to the next offseason, bro, and Purdy would have got paid, oh my gosh, bro, like, this whole situation would have been blown up.
Uniform for seasons to come, per sources. Now, people are saying, "Oh my God, this is such an overpay." But be honest,
not really, bro. I wouldn't say it's an overpay. Now, T-Law, so this is an overpay, bro. Let's keep it a buck.
Just got paid.
That's an overpay.
Joe Burrow broke the bank for the same amount one season earlier. Consider that this is $60 million a year annually. Dak really could have asked for a lot more. Dak could have made this a way bigger headache for the Cowboys if he really wanted to get a crazy bag. Dak could have said, I'm not accepting anything and I'm going to enter free agency and go to a team that's willing to pay me $70
So him being a Raider is out the window now, bro.
The highest paid player
Damn.
in NFL history. Yes, it's the most guaranteed money in NFL history. I will say I do think Dak Prescott deserves the most guaranteed money ever given out to a player, a little bit more than the last guy that got this contract.
Yeah.
And I would talk about Deshaun Watson's performance against.
Oh yeah, Deshaun Watson's washed, bro.
Feels like you guys would want that to be a different video.
Yes, please make that video. Oh my gosh, please.
Gets to the top comments. As a Dallas Cowboy fan, I'm very glad that they didn't delay the inevitable. There really wasn't a choice here, because if you take a look at his contract before, Dak Prescott was going to count for 21.6% of the salary cap with his $55.1 million cap hit. Now that contract is prorated. Now his 2025 cap number will include a $26.1 million in bonus proration, plus the new proration of the signing bonus and base salary. But of course, the Cowboys get to keep their QB. It sheds a bunch of salary. They could spread out that salary over the remaining years. And given how I thought this could potentially drag into the offseason, and we would see Brock Purdy get extended before Dak Prescott, I'm very happy that the Cowboys were able to get it done at this point. This is what Jerry Jones thought about the contract extension.
And the figure is what it means is a big commitment.
This nigga got snow bunny hair on his damn jacket.
There's a lot of me that thinks I'd hope Dak is our quarterback for the rest of my time. So, and that's not just limited to the terms of this contract either.
But again, it didn't seem like the Cowboys had much of a choice but to extend Dak Prescott. The fact that they got it done before the season, one, speaks a lot about their belief in Dak. Two, just shows that the Cowboys aren't going to waste any more time and spend unnecessary dollars just by waiting until the last second to extend their starting QB. And three, gives them some more space when they have to inevitably extend Micah Parsons. Do I believe Dak Prescott deserves the contract extension? Absolutely. Okay, I understand that his performance against the Green Bay Packers wasn't the greatest. And yes, I understand he has this reputation of putting up empty stats in garbage time that really make his stats look incredible. At the same time, he only threw 9 interceptions last year. At the same time, he was incredibly dominant in the regular season last year. And in my opinion, there's no question about it, he is a top 5 QB in the NFL. You can make a very reasonable argument that he might even be a top 3 QB in the NFL. But I'm not.
Okay, Mike, bro. Okay. This nigga's bugging at this point, bro. Dak is not a top 3, not a top 5. I'll say he's top 7. Top 5, no, bro. Because you got Mahomes, you got Lamar, Josh Allen, CJ Stroud, Brock Purdy. You got... Should I put Joe Burrow after that performance yesterday? I don't know. We got then Jordan Love. I wouldn't put Jordan Love over Dak yet. But bro, I wouldn't say Dak is a top 5 quarterback just yet.
I'm not going to get into that. I think he is one of the...
I'll say top 6, top 7.
I do think winning a Super Bowl is possible with Dak Prescott. And this is before we get to how I feel about Dak Prescott as a human being and what he's overcome throughout his entire life. I'm really happy for the guy. I hope this results in a Super Bowl for the Dallas Cowboys. But at the very minimum, I'm happy that...
We'll see, bro. We'll see.
Last second to get this contract done. Let me know in the comment section down below, how do you guys feel about this brand new contract? Do you think it's an overpay? Do you think Dak Prescott should have taken less money? Do you think he should have tried to tie Joe Burrow or maybe ask for $56 million a year annually? Or do you think 60 is the right number? I'd like to hear what you have to say. Aside from that, I'm your boy Mike, and I'm dropping our mic until our next upload.
Hey, man. I want to know what you guys think, bro. You know what I'm saying about this whole Dak Prescott situation, this contract and shit. Was it an overpay or did he get paid the right amount? You know what I'm saying? We won't know until, you know what I'm saying, you get like down the line in the season because you know what I'm saying, the game from yesterday, he didn't really look too good, but you know, the Cleveland Browns have a great defense in Myles Garrett and Darius Smith, Denzel Ward, even though, you know what I'm saying, most of their points, I believe, came from Brandon Aubrey. You know what I'm saying? So we got to see them score consistently. You know what I'm saying? With Dak to CeeDee Lamb or Dak to Brandon Cooks or Dak to Jake Ferguson. You know what I'm saying? But I want to know what you guys think down in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoy it. You guys like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and let me know what other NFL reactions I want to see from me. Without further ado, I'm out. Gang!